Alright, y'all, we back. This game is very emotional, man. Like the last episode y'all hear that I told a story about my son and his mom. Very personal right there. I don't really like hospitals because Firefly son. This is what happened, man. All this happened down right here when Joe saved Ellie. And kind of like how Joe saved Ellie, and I told the story about how I prayed that my wife wouldn't leave me, my wife wouldn't kill him, she wouldn't die in the hospital giving birth to my son. I feel like I owe her my life because she gave birth to my son, and a lot of men don't really take that. They don't really take that seriously and understand what that means when a girl gives birth for your child, man. That's our kid, and we insert that alien inside her body, and it grows and it grows and it feeds off her. And she sacrificed her own life to deliver life for us. Women are real heroes, man. And even though Father's Day just passed and is very important, Mother's Day, they deserve all the gifts in the world because they give us the ultimate treasure in this world, legacy. We don't carry it. We just carry around eggs all day. We carry around semen all day. We carry around kids all day. But it doesn't bake inside us. They sacrifice their bodies for our kids, man. Yeah, we take care, we pay for them, but no, they are at high risk of not having a life for having a child. That matters. That matters a lot. Um, a lot of men are not men. They're females. They're not women because they don't have a womb. But they're females with that mindset that they need to be praised. But men that do their job as fathers are praised every day. They are praised every day. And just like how Joel is hated every day, how he did all this other stuff, he did his job as the protector of Ellie. Everybody's not going to understand, and it's okay because they're not their family. A man protects his own. And if you're not his own and you're against his own, he will do anything possible by any means possible to protect his family. But men are looked at barbaric when they protect their own. And a lot of men don't protect their own in order to fit in. But being a good man is what we need to be, not a nice man. Because being good will contradict being nice at times. It really will. Let's move forward, y'all. Let's move forward. Radiation precaution. Why is it radiation in here? Did they do like nuclear test on her? Gotta did some nuclear testing on her. Like thinking that her head was cancer or something like that. It's firefly bags. Timing is everything, y'all. Timing is definitely everything. I feel like I'm about to discover something right here.
Most people have left already. I don't know which group I'm gonna join.
They split.
I was one of the ones that wanted to go after the smuggler and the girl.
Smuggler and the girl.
They said, even if we found her or by some miracle found someone else that's immune, it made no difference.
So she knew the whole time Joe was lying.
The vaccine is dead. Or by
Or it's just a vision.
It made no difference.
And that's the truth right there.
That's immune. It made no difference. Because the only person...
And that's Joel.
Ellie! Come here.
It's gotta be a vision.
What were you thinking? Running off in the middle of the night like that. You talk to me.
Another dimension.
You don't just leave me a goddamn note.
Tell me. What happened here? If you lie to me one more time, I'm gone. You will never see me again. But if you tell me the truth, I'll go back to Jackson. No matter what it is. Just say it. Joel.
It hurts him to tell the truth. The truth hurts. Truth hurts a lot.
Making a vaccine. Would have killed you. So I stopped them.
Oh my God.
I'm confused.
Don't you fucking touch me! I'll go back. But we're done.
That was a vision. Because Joel is not alive. But it felt real. And she got told the truth. And he wasn't there in order for her to get. At least she got her answer. At least she got her answer. It's kind of hard to understand that the world would probably be a. You can't even say that the world would be a better place if she got the made the vaccine, because they probably would have overcharged for the vaccine and only the rich could have got the vaccine or whatnot. You never know. But a vaccine or actually doing the things that you need to do to live your life right.
Dina?
I don't even know how that corresponds. I don't even know. Like that part kind of it just scrambled my mind. It kind of felt like he was talking to me. Abel Clinton Band, Moonlight, Don't Turn, Rust, and then Sanity, Jasper.
The more the merrier. Hey, look, Joel. It's your favorite.
Joe lives inside of her now. She has both male and female traits. The, you know what I mean? So she's actually not a male or female. She's whole. She has both inside of her. I think we call that physically. I think we call that. I'll say this. I think that what this game is telling us that Ellie, she has both sides of the spectrum. She has the male side and she has the female side because Joe lives inside of her. And we call those physically, we'll call that way a hermaphrodite, where you have both male and female organs. But it means so much more in other aspects of life where she has the male way of thinking and the female way of thinking. She has the male emotional side and she understands the female emotional side. We call that trans. But how we interpret the word trans in our realm or our way of thinking, our way of life, is someone that's pretending to be a male or someone that's pretending to be a female. But it's all about the understanding to me right now, where that's what that sign is telling me. That's what the sign is basically speaking to me and telling me to say that she controls the left side of her brain and she controls the right side of her brain. Most men are right-handed, and when I say most men, the right hand of God, which is a man, and the female is the trickster, which is the left side. Most people can't control the left or the right side. They need their better half, which is the right side, because they're on the left side, meaning that the right side is more godly than the left side. But most people, the object of life is to have balance between the two. And that's what that straight line is telling me. Wow. Let's go, Ellie. Let's go. Let's go. The object is to be balanced, to control your feminine nature and your masculine nature. Because both sides have that. Both sides have a feminine nature and a masculine nature. And they're like, a man can't be feminine. Caring, kindness, those things. Anything that doesn't make you barbaric is feminine. Having that warrior side of you, that protector, all that kind of side of you, that's the masculine side. But we try to separate them. We try to separate everything. We try to single everything out and make people one-dimensional. We can't do that. You have to be whole. And that's why a lot of people get married, to find that other half instead of to become whole. Two wholes come together, you know what I mean, to make something greater. But it's always 50-50. That's why Drake said you can't go 50-50 with no hoe. You gotta be 100%. And they be 100%. So y'all can be 200%. If someone's lacking, there's always an advantage. And most people
Tina?
always want an advantage.
Jesse?
Into their relationships, they always want an advantage. They always want an advantage. It's not about money. It's about mindset. It's definitely about mindset. The 50-50 thing is about mindset. Controlling your whole brain. While you want to control part of your brain, you find someone that helps with the other part of your brain, and y'all become one whole. But when you control your entire brain and you can open up someone else's brain and y'all come together as one, y'all have two brains. Two heads are better than one. That's where that saying comes from. But then if you have a child and you can open up their brains, that's three-headed monster. That's a trinity. That's the Holy Trinity. Father, Son, Holy Ghost.
Where are those two?
We don't need practice. It's game time. King through the beast. Three-headed monster. Bodies mean nothing. Spirit means everything, y'all. They're the perfect triangle right here. Dan is the mother. The guy's the son. And Ellie's the masculine one in the group.
She had a rough night.
But they both care about that woman.
You should have woken me up.
Timing is everything, y'all.
Is she pregnant?
Yeah?
Pregnant is a metaphor for giving new life. It doesn't really have to be a baby. It can be a new house, a new project, a new role,
I get why you came out here,
a new job, anything.
but we gotta take her back.
That's a new life. That brings a
She
new.
needs real care and she's not gonna get that.
Yeah, I know. But I can't just leave Tommy. He's out here because of me.
I don't know how this world really works, but I know that there's a lot of people right now that are hearing what I'm saying. And for those that don't understand me, you will very soon.
Screw it. Let's get Tommy. This aquarium that girl told you about. Tommy hasn't found Abby yet. We'll post up there until he does.
And you're good with leaving Dina by herself?
Her orders.
Tina's a big girl.
Okay.
She learned from watching, and that's one thing, y'all.
I'll just meet you up front.
We don't learn by hearing things. We learn by watching it. We mimic things. That's why, like, when you teach sports and technique, you got to do it in front of them. That's why coaches are more respected when they actually played the game.
Hey, babe. I need you to lock the door for us. Okay.
Let's do it. Your map showed the aquarium along the shore. Should be down this way.
Yeah. How does anyone stay dry in this city?
That's crazy. That's crazy. There's a lot of weird things going on right now, but we ain't tripping about it.
Okay, go for it.
And son doesn't mean male. Son is the center of attention, the child. You know, son can be
Thanks.
a female, just like the sun in the sky. It has all the attention. It brightens up your day. But having a firstborn,
What did you
like
show them?
male son,
That we're hoping to find Tommy at the aquarium.
matters.
I didn't tell her you knew. If that's what you're...
I wasn't.
It matters because it's less of them.
This aquarium a wolf base?
I don't think so. Nora said Abby's hiding out there.
You get her to tell you why they did it?
Yeah. Joel had falling out with some fireflies. No, former fireflies.
What kind of falling out?
He was a smuggler, and they disagreed about some goods. Fight broke out, some of them died. Guess they wanted payback.
Damn.
I hear you.
That change anything for you?
Nope.
I need to get clear on something. When we find Tommy, you're good with going home.
Yeah,
You'll be leaving some of those assholes alive.
Dina should be back in Jackson.
Okay. Good.
A lot of females are raised by their fathers to be men because they don't want their daughters to be able to survive, or they don't want their daughters to leave them for men. And that's what that's what Abby and not Abby, but this what how Ellie is. That's why she like girls like that.
Shit.
She's not raised to be feminine.
Think we can
She's not raised to be feminine. She never had a mother to show her how to actually be a woman. A lot of men really teach their women how to be mothers. And a lot of men was raised by their mothers and never did things the hard way, but they always babied. And they really don't know how to raise a boy to be a man, but they have sons. They don't want their boys to struggle. They don't take advantage. When I say take advantage, they don't actually impact their son's life.
Jammed?
Yeah.
They blame the female why they're not in their kid's life. But if he was worthy and she revered him, not feared him, but revered him as the guy he is, you feel me? She would allow it. She would treasure it. She would do whatever it can so that man can be who he is. We have a lot of issues in our society, y'all. And it's not, and it's something that we have to stop doing, is blaming each other for our issues in life.
What do you mean?
I mean, we're going through a lot of their people. In their city.
Because of what they did.
See? You can't blame other people.
Jackson because of something Joel did?
This place isn't like Jackson. I mean, Joel and Tommy helped Abby when she got attacked. These people are trying to kill everyone around them. I mean, they shot you on sight, didn't they?
Yeah. They did.
See how he was taking accountability for what Joe did, but what Ellie, well, they came to us, but you got to understand that every action has an equal or greater reaction. That's the law of physics, Newton's law of physics, right? That's physics. Physics is the study of everything. Quantum physics, study of spiritual things.
How long has Dina been this sick?
Only a couple days. When we first got here, she fucked up a bunch of wolves. You'd have been impressed.
I bet. You don't cross that girl.
See, you know he got a fighter. And men like fighters. Men are attracted to women that can fight. Only weak men Men that don't come out here and fight and protect like women to do nothing, and they trap them with money. Women love money because they can get what they want, but their needs are never satisfied. They eat too much. They're depressed. They can't really, I don't know. I don't want to say too much and offend people, but a lot of issues are self-imposed. Overweight, they don't have nothing to do with their time, so they eat. And they say, well, I don't have nothing else to do but eat, go exercise. But their man just sit around and don't be a man for them. Don't teach them anything. Don't broaden their horizons. Their brain, it just clings to the things, the little things they do know. Eat, sleep, work. Eat, sleep, work. Not read a book. Exercise. Play a sport. Men's not being men's no more. And they're not passing on their knowledge to women. They want women that want anything they want. And they will do anything for companionship. Anything for companionship. And most people, they just buy it. They just buy companionship. They really don't earn it. They really don't earn it. I got you, player. I got you.
Okay.
Like right here. Two friends actually going out doing things. These things are not done. You can go on just like going on a hike, going on a nature trail, going on a walk around the neighborhood. Things that kids do all day. And you're never supposed to lose the inner child in you. But a lot of adults, they get grown and they become lazy. And they just become couch potatoes and watch life pass them by. Watch TV all day.
Listen,
Watch life pass them by. But at least video games, it's interactive. And you use your brain to get things done. A lot of women and men play video games together. Or my lady, my wife, she loves to watch me play video games. She likes to watch my son play video games, and she plays my son in Mario Kart 8 all the time.
Trespassers! Get down! God damn it!
I had to make that quick. Show your face. Where he push up at?
Go! Get around them! You got it!
Where he push up for? Oh, he on this side. He went through there.
Don't go that way!
He went through here.
There you are!
Got your head.
That'll do it.
Oh yeah.
These wolves, man. So trigger happy.
Hey man, shoot first, ask question later. Why? That's fear.
Fines or something, Seraphites.
Scars is all I
Scars,
can
man. Them scars, they don't fear.
You
Them
rather
scars, they just ruthless.
You're lucky.
Scars are like Native Americans, man. Like the native people to the land. They know the land. They communicate without really having to talk. They're like God's people. They call them savages like they called Native Americans back in the day, right? If you look into the Constitution, they talk about we the people, but it's only talking about white men that own land. They don't even, the Constitution don't even cover white women. It only covers white men that own land. The thing that helps the others, like us and people like that, are the amendments. But the meat and potatoes of the Constitution, it protects and it covers white men that own land. You should look it up and actually read it. It refers to the Native Americans as savages. Video games teach us the true history. The single player games do. That's why a lot of people don't really play the single player games. They don't have the understanding to understand this game. The Last of Us Part 2 is probably one of the best games ever made. But it gets a bad hype because of the message. They don't want to teach you the message. They try to down it when it teaches you about real history, real truth. They want to call it a horrible game because it goes against their truth. It goes against their truth. Why I think it got bow and arrows in this game as a weapon. That's not a coincidence. Axes, tomahawks. It's not a coincidence. He look Asian, but he's not Asian. He's actually Native American.
What's up with all these posters?
It's a bunch of comics.
Comic-Con.
Wait, what was happening here?
Comic-Con.
Gathering for people who were really into this stuff.
Comic-Con. I think Comic-Con happens in Atlanta too.
You were born in the wrong time, man.
For me to have a better understanding of what I'm playing right now is crazy. We go up, baby. And the infected, that's everyday people walking around blindly, living life without any type of purpose. That's what that represents. People call me blind because I walk around with a purpose and I ignore everything else around me to live in my purpose. Happiness, family, togetherness, while other people are just worried about other things that don't matter. Clothes, shoes, attention, all kinds of stuff. Buying things that they can't afford, not putting effort into things that they can afford. And affording things isn't about money. It's about actually putting in the time and effort to get those things. If you take care of your family, everything's taken care of. If you live in God's word, everything's taken care of. But there's so many distractions to take us away from the things that we are supposed to be into. So many distractions.
I'm out of ideas.
We could try that.
Appreciate the help. And that's why everybody say, I don't need nobody. Everybody needs somebody. Direction. Yeah, I have the idea, I have the willpower, I have the thought process, and I have the ability. But sometimes I get distracted and I need someone to help me. Someone to help me stay focused. That's why I have my wife. That's why I had my mother to help me stay focused on things. To keep the perspective on the main thing. Because we lose sight of the main thing sometimes.
What were you saying? Before? About Dina. You
See?
said she'll tell me when...
See?
Once things are
Timing.
wrapped up here.
I guess at some point it'll get pretty hard to hide it. You know if she's gonna keep it?
I don't.
You don't know if she's gonna keep his child. That's a tough burden, man. He knows it's his. She don't even gotta tell him, but he knows it's his. He knows that she's a good girl, and he knows that if she was messing with anybody, it will be Ellie. And guess what? Ellie can't get her pregnant. That's a beautiful view.
This mess.
The aquarium. It's right next to that Ferris wheel.
Here's hoping
The
Tom
aquarium is
doesn't-
like next to the Ferris wheel in Atlanta too, y'all. Something tells me that they say this is Seattle, but this is really Atlanta.
Damn it. Looks like we're swimming.
I really feel like this is really Atlanta. Because our Ferris wheel in Atlanta is right next to our aquarium. It's right, bro. It's right next to everything. It's like the aquarium's over there. I don't even know if it's called the CNN Center no more, but the Omni Hotel's over there. Um, State Farm's Arena's over there, and the new Falcons. It's all right there. But we'll see when I get there.
Okay. Where now?
Kingston Bookstore.
Working on it.
Just like how in Battlefield is a stage in Battlefield. It's like a city, right? And you have that big old stadium thing right there. That is the Mercedes-Benz. That is the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. That's in Atlanta. That one. That is the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. I do know that it's shaped just like the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. I keep passing it. What is that? Oh, it's full. But yeah, that is the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. They say it's Tokyo, but it is Atlanta, bro. You on that side?
Hey, up here.
Is there any stuff over there though? I don't see anything. Well, you just took the long way, my guy. Looks like I can drop. I don't think we should drop. I think we're supposed to just go around. Whoa. That sucks. That definitely sucks. I don't think there's anything back here. You everywhere, my guy. Move, move, my guy.
Think you can get through there?
Let's see.
The Last of Us, y'all. There's a war going on, y'all.
You know, you
And
told me you were leaving.
I didn't think you'd be okay with all this.
it's spiritual.
I looked up to Joel. What happened to him was messed up. I would have come.
It's definitely a spiritual war going on.
Joel liked you a lot too, you know. He used to think I had a crush on you.
Really?
I mean, you're handsome and whatever, but I'm not into your type.
She hasn't learned how to be a girl.
Yeah.
She just learned how to
Obviously what I meant.
look up to Joel and learn his ways. And Joel liked girls instead of taught her how to be a girl. You know what I mean? That's what I was saying earlier. A lot of men don't teach their daughters that boys are what's up. What they tell them? Leave them boys alone. So what they gonna like? They gonna like girls. Men are the reason why women like women. Men are the reason why. Not being in their daughters' lives like they should be. Teaching her the right things that they need to be. It all starts with men, y'all. Men not handling their responsibilities. But what we do, men blame the female. Men has been pointing the finger since day one. Instead of standing up and taking responsibility of our lack of action. Real isn't how you are made, said the skin horse. It's a thing that happens to you. When a child loves you for a long, long time, not just to play with, but really loves you, then you become real. Does it hurt? Asked the rabbit. Sometimes, said the skin horse. For he was always truthful. When you are real, you don't mind being hurt. I know you're upset. What if we talk like this for a bit? Would that help? Okay. I didn't mean to grab you like that. I hope I didn't hurt you. Even mommies are scared sometimes. I'm okay. I'm really scared too. I get how angry you are. I miss him too. But you can't scream like that. I just want, I need, I know. I love you very much. I won't let anything happen to you. I love you too.
Did you have a favorite book as a kid?
Yeah, Battle Ghosts. It's about these space marines who fight off
Ghosts.
alien ghosts.
Sounds like something you'd like.
Okay. What about you, smartass?
Well, my mom only had this one kid's book, The Root Child, about this boy who turns into a forest to save his village.
Okay.
To keep things fresh, though, my mom would improvise different endings. This one time, the boy just let the whole village die. It gave me nightmares.
That's dark. That's really sweet she did that.
Yeah.
I had a,
Sweetheart.
I had a dream when I was a kid that
Crazy when she
happened.
hears about this baby.
Sure. I could see that.
Where that's crazy. Crazy to the point where I had a dream growing up where I saw the end of the world. And as long as I lived my life right and I lived it properly, the world would never end. And as long as I taught the lessons that I need to teach, the world would never end. But if I became selfish and just went after money,
So assuming we survive this,
Uh-huh.
I say as soon as we get back, we get drunk and play some board games.
Oh, yeah?
I want to feel normal.
That sounds great. Except I don't think Dina's gonna be drinking.
Well, she can stay sober.
yeah, I feel like as long as I do what I gotta do, oh, the dream told me that as long as I do what I have to do, the world would be safe. But I saw the end of the world when I didn't do what I was supposed to do, be a good father. It was just carnage everywhere, destruction. It was like a movie scene, bombs and destruction, disease and destruction of like capital cities and everything from like nuclear bombs and nuclear war.
Jesus. What happened up here? These guys really have it.
Just like this.
I think it goes back years.
Wonder how it all started.
Just like this.
Wow.
And everybody fighting to survive
Blood's still
and killing each other.
Let's get back to the street.
Yeah.
All you need is cake. No supplies. Scissors. Nothing else in here. I'm just in I don't know, y'all. crazy how this game just triggering me right now. I don't see why people didn't like it. It might have just, they might have heard the truth in it and got scared. What in the world? What in the world's going on?
Good job, boy.
Is that a dog?
I'm sure it ain't easy driving a boat back.
I ain't afraid. I am not afraid of the. Hey, it's me or y'all.
Your chance. We all will.
It is me or y'all. Oh, that's your doggy, huh?
Who was that? Drop them!
Thought I saw someone over here. I did. I did. Take his head off. It's a dog in the bushes. Gotcha, doggy. I'm sorry, doggy. It's us or you, man. It's us or you, man. I love dogs, but I love my life a little bit more. Take your head off. Jesse, you gotta do some work. You gotta do some work, Jesse. I got one shot. I got one shot. The shotgun is not gonna cut it. Whoa. Molly. Molly not gonna cut it either. Whoa. Okay. I'm about to flank you. I know. Thank you, Jesse. Cause boy, yeah. I gotta get to you. I have no ammo for you though. Is he down here? You should have stayed. You should have stayed where you was. Blow your head off, my guy. Blow your head off. You should have stayed where you were.
I think that was the last one.
Yeah, I'm out too.
This place makes me appreciate Jackson, man.
Hey man, any place makes you appreciate home. When you're away from home, and where your heart is, I ain't talking about just a building, cause these are buildings. Just living somewhere, sleeping somewhere, that's not home. But where you call your home, where you lay your head at night, and your heart is, where you reside and stuff, ain't nothing like home. Ain't nothing like home. Let's get some alchemy. Just making our way downtown. You feel me? Just making our way. Stock up on some stuff. We don't really need smoke bombs. I don't use those like that. That's where he was. Up here chilling. What'd I say? Baba Pals. I guess we go this way. 6th Avenue, Pine Street. Let's go up. Some air. Let's come over here where these tracks are.
Hey, why don't we head up to that bridge and get our bearings?
I got you,
Yeah, good
Plug.
thinking.
I got you. That means we have to sell. Okay. We're in a department store. Like an earthquake hit, but it really like bombs. They really bombed the city.
I think Abby picked the aquarium on purpose because it's so damn hard to get to.
Hey man,
Maybe.
make it difficult for them. I get it. The more difficult it is you make it to get to you, people might quit to get to you, you know what I mean? But some people are relentless and they just don't stop coming. But if you make it difficult to get to yourself, a lot of people will quit. If they really want to get to you, they really determined to have you. That's why, like, I tell women all the time, I don't tell men to hide women. You just, or to make yourself difficult. You just raise your standards. The higher you make yourself, the higher the quality of person you'll get around you. Why? Because if you make yourself higher, people always will try to get you for cheap. I don't mean cheap by money, I mean cheap with effort. And the higher you raise your level of effort that it takes to get to you, the there's only a select few men or select few women that will climb that ladder to come to your level. You can feel when someone tries to get you for cheap. You can just feel it. But if you don't love yourself enough to have someone meet you at the top, you know, you'll never get what you really deserve.
Jesus. How the hell are we crossing this?
We could use that road.